All right, another review. This is my review of the Snow Joe Ultra Electric Snow Thrower, model number SJ620. There is a more advanced model. It's basically the same thing, but it has a light on the front if you're doing any nighttime snow throwing. But right now, here in Massachusetts, we're having probably the worst blizzard, top 10 blizzards. It's the blizzard of 2015. So I thought I'd show this to you because I've had this for a couple of years, and honestly, it's been a lifesaver, especially today where I got this little muscle pull in my back. So this should make it easier than just doing your traditional snow shoveling. But I recommend this, and living in Massachusetts where we get a lot of snow sometimes, it's been a pretty good buy. So like I said, this is the third year I've owned it, and it still works great. So, all right. Things to notice, it is electric, so if you have the power go out a lot at your house during snowstorms, obviously this would not be a smart buy. But here where I live, we have a very small regional electric company, so even if the power does go out, they have it on within hours. I think the longest I've ever gone on without power has been like 5 to 6 hours. So, and you will need a cord of some sort to run this thing. Make sure it's the proper gauge for the distance that you have. And without further ado, I will now open up the garage door and show you how much snow. And I want you to understand that I came out here last night just to take about 5 inches off the driveway. So I'm going to open this garage door and you can see how much snow we have, and it's still coming down. So I might have to go out for a third time. But I don't mind taking it in stages. All right, keep your eye on the door. You're gonna see how much snow we're gonna try to tackle with the Snow Joe Ultra. Yeah. There we go, nothing but snow. That could have been another 5 inches again if I didn't come out last night and do it, but we're probably talking about another 6 inches, and it's still coming down. So, yeah, let's see how the Snow Joe Ultra does in this snow. Can't even see the road. It's pretty fun. So the way this thing works is it has these heavy-duty steel rotating, for lack of a better term, blades. They're not very sharp, but obviously you don't want to stick your hand in there when you're running it. It has an adjustable snow throwing device on the top. You can turn this handle right here, and it'll turn it left and right. I need 2 hands though, so let me see if I can get this going. So you can turn it this way or that way. Let me zoom out. So you can turn it left or right. Sorry about the shaky video. Depending on where you want the snow thrown. You can oil with a little bit of non-stick food spray around the opening if it's hard to move. Honestly, I think it's just a little frozen from last night. And then it has a safety switch to turn on. You push the button first, then you pull this back once it's plugged in. But I have to go plug it in first. So I plug this in, and I'll start showing you what it looks like. All right, it's gonna be kind of hard to film. Just follow me here. So to turn it on, I've got it plugged in. Push down the safety switch right there. Pull that. Starts rotating. Good. All right, it's just hard with 2 hands, but if I pull it back, you can clearly see that it's taken care of. 5 inches to 6 inches, pretty easy. What you might have to do on heavy snow is pull down on the handle and get the top layer, and then go back from the bottom layer in a second swipe. Let's try this again. Button. I'm doing it one-handed, so we'll do that. Go. If I use 2 hands, I can probably get it better. Just to see how it works. Doing pretty good. Very deep snow. We're about in a 9-inch snow right there. They can take care of it. Occasionally, the only problem is that it will clog up. Do that, you give it a little shake, it'll clear it out, and then you'll be back to normal. Give it a little push. There you go. Alright, I'm going to do more of the driveway and I'll show you what it looks like. So that right there took me about maybe 3 minutes at most to get out, clear it out. And I mean, when you're hitting the side here, you're getting almost 2 feet of snow. So the heavy part going towards the middle is 12 inches. And like I said, I had to do, I had to kind of take off the top layer by angling this up and like spit that out. Then I back it up and I go for the full rest of the layer down the bottom. So overall, I would say that the Snow Joe Ultra can take care of about 6 to 8 inches by itself. And then if you have more, you can still use it. You just have to raise this up and take off the top layer first. So that's why I think it's a really useful tool. I'm just gonna keep going and I'll tell you the approximate time it takes me to do the rest of this driveway. All right, update. What I like to do is I like to make a straight path to the roadway there. So we have the original that I made in about 3 minutes. This path, constantly going back and forth like a vacuum cleaner. We're about at 2 feet of snow, easy. If I made this straight path through the 2 feet of snow in about probably 5 minutes. So you try doing that with a shovel, it ain't gonna happen. Now we're at the hardest part here, and the plows came by. So we have about 3 feet of snow at this edge here. And you know, the Snow Joe Ultra is kind of struggling, but honestly, you just have to angle it up higher, take off the top first, and eventually we'll break through. But the hardest part is always where the plows plow the snow, because it just keeps going higher and higher. So I'm gonna do that now. You can probably see I'm making a dent in it, but it is struggling because the snow is really thick here. So I'm gonna do it one-handed the best I can, just to show you. You gotta slow down a little bit. You just gotta keep going at it, and eventually it breaks through. The cool thing is, the chute is tall enough to get the snow over. That is good. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 hands to do the rest. But you hear how it's struggling just a little bit sometimes? Just back it off, let it clear itself out, and then go at it again, back and forth, and it should work out. It's only been about 2 minutes at most, and I'm almost through. So, okay, I broke through the snow wall there, 3 feet of snow from the snow plows. And it took me about maybe at most 2 minutes more to break through it all. But now there's a clear path to the street. So I gotta be honest with you, I like my Snow Joe Ultra much better than shoveling, especially on a day like today when my back is killing me because I have a muscle pull. So just gotta keep going on the driveway. Usually what I try to do, if it's really light snow, I like to go horizontally across the driveway, then vertically back. But today I might have to just go horizontally the best I can and clear out a bunch before I start doing what I normally do. Okay, checking in. It's about, I want to say max 20 minutes in, and I have, except for the hard part, which is the end of the driveway, I have about a good 180 square feet done. 2/3 more to go to the garage. So it definitely does save you time. And like I said, when it's thick snow, you gotta do it like a vacuum cleaner. You have to push in, pull back, push in, pull back, which can be a little tiring, but I don't think it's that bad. And I guess down pretty good. I mean, you could kind of almost see the concrete on my driveway. So it does a good job digging in. All right, I'm gonna keep going on. Maybe get another update or two. And yeah, I'll give you a final time on this, approximate final time and how long it took me to do the driveway. One thing I want to document is how far it throws the snow. Do you see the bush over there? It throws it out to about that far at most. So from here to there is probably about 10 feet. This isn't heavy snow. If you have obviously not like a foot and a half of snow, then pretty much it'll throw it a little further. But I don't think that's that bad. The only thing is that it does kick up a wind of snow So when you do it, but you know, if the wind's blowing your way, you'll be fine. It doesn't really matter as long as it gets off the driveway. So again, I'm going to continue on, tell you how long I'm into it. Okay, we're about 2/3 of the way through the original driveway, not the end part, which is the hardest part, because they're still plowing here and there. It's still coming down. Blizzard of 2015. But anyways, I'm going to take a little break, something to drink. It's been probably about 40 to 50 minutes. Probably more towards 50, which means probably take me an hour and a half to do this whole driveway. All right, snow's still falling. I got the main driveway done, all the way to the garage. Might take me like another 20 minutes. So now I'm an hour and 10 minutes into this. I just got the hardest part to do, which is going to stink because they're gonna keep plowing. But if you knock down that at the very edge, it's probably about almost 3 feet of snow. It's better to do it now and then let them plow, because hopefully it'll be a little bit less when you have to go out and do it again. So that's my goal now. But again, probably take like an hour 30, hour 40 to do this driveway, and that's giving me 20 or 30 minutes to clear out that end right there. So Snow Joe Ultra, this will be my last little video here. Doing really good. I approve Snow Joe Ultra. It's lasted me 3 years so far. Hasn't broken down, hasn't quit on me. So yeah, if you're interested in getting one, even just for sidewalks or whatever,